Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Eto'o. Well, that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now he's got space here. Bellingham. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So we're still where we started right now. De Jong. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Iniesta looking to receive it in space.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nico Williams. Threads one in. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, good play! Oh, it's got in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Nico Williams cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Goulet did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Aims beyond the defence. It's a sweeping cross. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's decided to go for it. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Goulet really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Marquez deals with that comfortably. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he thumps it clear. Goulet. Bellingham. And he's forced to go back. That's an imaginative pass. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. That's cause for mild irritation. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Played out wide. Eto'o. That's very neat. And it's De Jong. He's going for goal! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. It's been quite a rollercoaster ride here, right up until the final seconds. An intriguing watch. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So straight into the second half. That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Barcelona with the lead. Great vision. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong. Now it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Here's a chance! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Goulet. He'll try from distance! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are disappearing out of sight. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely...
It's Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. Chance for a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Kubasi. Bellingham. Araujo. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Goulart plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal aims beyond the defence. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o. He can run onto that. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes a foot here, and from both sides. The most accurate pass.
El dorsal 6, Iniesta. El dorsal 10, Eto'o.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Messi.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? Now it's Bale. Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Yamal's terrific effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh no, that was never going to make it. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's got away. He leaps for it. It wasn't a great header in the end. Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Shifted upfield. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Xavi is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Good chance here! And that tested the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Ferran Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. Figo. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Can he get on the end of this? And he's let fly! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's Xavi. That's rather hopeful. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Flings in across. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must...
He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And drive! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Out for a throw. Now it's Bellingham. Piqué stood his ground strongly. Piqué, well, we always look the favourite there. Getting up there! That's another chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Ferran Torres is behind this one. It's loose now. Valverde! Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Iniesta running with the ball. That looks a good ball through. Vigo finding himself in space.
And a header! Goal! And that for him is goal number 10.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in. Now it's Hazard. Shot could be on. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Howson does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Hazard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. No way through there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, well played. Pinged towards the front line. Played out towards the right wing. Marquez wins the duel this time. Now it's Cruyff. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go again. Tries to play it through. Iniesta. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tchouaméni.
There's the shot!
So, third corner of the game. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Yamal. He's got away. Tries one from range. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. No way through, so back it comes. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not the most accurate pass. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And it's Varane. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Deftly away. And here's Azar. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cruyff. And smartly reclaimed. Closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Iniesta.
And the keeper's well positioned.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
El dorsal 7.
He's looking wide. He's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. He'll try from distance! And that's a sharp finish.
Well, we've just seen a picture-perfect pass, if ever there was one. Everything about it was right. The weight, the timing, it was just begging to be put away.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And he's managed to get free. Jordi Alba has been caught there, it's a foul.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, what can they come up with here? It's loose, goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the keeper takes decisive action. That's going wide left. Jordi Alba scooting forward. Gets a good foot in there.
Ceuta clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Fermin. And he's had it nicked away. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bellingham, and the shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining, game still on. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And this is the big chance. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Off target by a whisker.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he skips past his man. He has found the way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Xavi. They get a throw in.
Habrá 4 minutos de
And that's
descuento.
definitely not his best. Bellingham. Pepe cuts it out. Martinez. Ferran Torres. Strong running down that left flank. Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde looking for the chance to skim one in from... He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fermin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño de unos 5 años que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5. Rafael Bagani.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Pepe. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Oh, that's
22.
fabulous.
El dorsal 21.
No, he can't get
Cambio
past
de
him.
jugadores.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's heaved it away. And they've got a throw. Fermin. Here's Chouameni. Yamal. Now it's Valverde. He goes for a shot! Oh, he's following up!
He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal.
Shot, surely! And again!
Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's gone loose. And here's Yamal. Griezmann. Chance!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the real chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Lamine Yamal really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
So just 15 minutes still to come. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Shot a goal!
And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's straight offside. Griezmann. Over to the right flank. That's a good foray he's making. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Jordi Alba.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Jordi Alba. Oh, good effort! And he has his goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So again, we have parity. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferran Torres. He's got away. Has to go back here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So after all of that, what can we say?
Well, winning it would have been too much to ask, given their situation. And they've done remarkably well to get this far, you know.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. Which way will he go? One 0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Now it is the turn of the captain. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
And no! An incredible miss! Heads in hands. The reaction says it all.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable. Put too much pressure on himself.
No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Madrid really cannot miss this. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
He's done it! Feel the relief! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and
Ferran Torres! Goal, Germany! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Saudi Arabia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Neymar played out towards the right wing.
Such good technique.
Nice bit of trickery. Pullet going forward, looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. And that should get the job done. Oh, important interception. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. Neymar. And this is Messi. Oh, some astute defending there. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Azar. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's a dangerous ball.
Saudi Arabia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Cruyff, and it's Iniesta. Hullet, now it's Hazard. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution for Germany, number 11.
Germany can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Is number 10,
And that's a goal kick. And this is Cruyff.
Might want to be careful there.
Referee has just said play on. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Shifted upfield. He is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Cruyff. Now the cross. Impressive jump. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Germany always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. Scholes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pull it. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. And this is Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. He's in! Must be! Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's been... And a chance! Oh, crossbar! In comes the corner. Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? Saudi Arabia are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Shot could be on. Big chance! And it's in! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Saudi Arabia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Driving through the middle. Pele, that's a lovely, neat pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitutions taking place.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's there to clear it. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Played back in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Figo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McAllister. Crunching tackle. Shapes to shoot! And they've got rid. Messi, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. He's found space here. Messi stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Lacking in accuracy.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting match. He's going for goal! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. That has not gone well. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. That'll be a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. He came in hard, very hard. Albert Ferrer gets on his bike and on the move. Well, they could break here. Ferran Torres. Saudi Arabia can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ekitike. Neymar. He's under a lot of pressure there. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Ekitike. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square.
That is some save from Khan.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's a key interception. That is good alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has been cleared.
Saudi Arabia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Neymar. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pinches it off him. Oh, easy pickings there. Saudi Arabia now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter...
Just the keeper in his way! Defending of the desperate variety. That's a little off target. Kimmich.
And the finish!
And he has been fouled there.
Oh, look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
He's having a good look here. He's gone for goal! Cleared without hesitation.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Figo. Aims beyond the defence. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Germany, number 18.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to
Number
occur.
9, Messi. Number 14,
Played out to the left flank.
Neymar.
Foot
Number
in.
8,
Messi.
Gerrard.
Now is
Coming
this
on
the
the field,
final assault?
Number
Well seen.
21,
Saw that coming.
That's great positioning,
Number
so
7,
good from him. Yeah, the
David
jostling
Villa.
for position
Number
has
22,
begun. There's hardly
Müller.
any breathing space in
Number
that box.
41,
Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga scooting forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And that signals the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
And we come
So
to
there
you
it
now
is.
with a quick
What struck you
request
most about
for
that?
support.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen.
Oh, shooting chance! Messi. Silvestre threads one in. Looking for a corner. Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Chiellini. Xavi Alonso. Baresi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Spread it left. That's a throw. Schneider. Israel are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Costa Curta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to get it clear. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cannavaro. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, well played, well played. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Messi wins the duel this time. Xavi Alonso. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance to deliver.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's found the way through. He leaps for it. And he's there to get it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Bale. That's put paid to the danger. Goes down, but nothing given. Bale couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be...
Here's a chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Roberto. Gets a good foot in there. Some good work on the right flank here. Silvestre. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rodri is the guilty party there. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's gone for goal.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge. And he's heaved it away. Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution for Israel, number 8, Pep Guardiola. Number 4, Lisandro Martinez. Number 19, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So the action resumes.
Number 16.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager could be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Iniesta. Costa Curta cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Sneijder. He is through here. Sneijder. And there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, great save! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
It's their second corner of the game. Israel are looking to go forward now. Roberto gathers from the goal kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Israel are down to 10 men. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Oh, what has happened here? Pelé, oh, he's bustling through here. It's Iniesta! And for a moment, time stood still. That is good alertness. There's a searching Pelé! And he's straight offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's gone searching cross-field. And the pass is intercepted. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. How they've waited, now they have it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
First breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
He's got away. Taken back almost at once. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through. Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider goes short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rodri gives no quarter whatsoever. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Al Hilal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That sent the route forward.
It's Pelé! And no mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And yes, it's him again. Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Cristiano Ronaldo pinches it off him. That pass has been well intercepted. Bale! And how did he not put that away?
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
So their 4th corner of the game. keeper has taken decisive action. Robson, he's having a pop! Another one of football's and how moments. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's going to be another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's having a good look here. This then an ideal chance. Snyder! Showing good feet. Ronaldinho plays it in. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Desai had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Goal! Number 21, Gareth Bale!
Al Hilal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Desai, too strong for his opponent there. Robson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well-timed, excellent interception. Great vision. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They have held on just. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats.